Hi everybody, welcome to Cooking with Gina. My name is Gina Virginia Casella. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Gina Virginia Casella. And I'd love for you to join my Facebook group, Dragon Dreams. Don't forget to pick up a copy of one of my books on Amazon.ca and also check out the playlist on my YouTube because I've got myself reading from the Dragon Dream series, and you can listen to those audios for free. So I hope you enjoy them. So what am I making today? I don't know. I do have an idea though. Um, I I feel like this. I call it red sauce. It's basically made from ketchup and sugar. I'll show you how I do that. I enjoy it with white rice, and I'm going to be chopping up some carrots to have on the side, and I'm also going to make some green lentils. I'm not sure how much I'm cooking for, how many I'm cooking for. I could be cooking for 1 to 3 people. So if there's leftovers, I'll just have that tomorrow. Still getting used to my routine. Usually I eat dinner in the morning around 8 o'clock, somewhere around that time, because I like to wake up early and I do a lot of things. But these days I don't eat dinner until around 2, 3 o'clock when I'm done cooking with Gina. I typically start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I need a little something in the morning. And so my routine's just kind of recreating itself. I'm in transition right now, looking for a condo by the beach, rearranging business plans and whatnot. And so with those changes come changes to routine. And so I'm wondering, is your routine changing and how are you handling it? Let me know. Do you feel frustrated when your routine changes? Do you like the changes? For myself personally, I mean, there's always the pros and the cons, but um, I I really like my old routine where I'm making dinner in the morning, but this is a nice change, and I know that it's not permanent. And who knows, maybe I'll end up keeping this routine. Um, we will see. We'll see. So I'm just going to rinse my rice and add some water to it. So just a little tip, when you're making rice in the rice cooker, it doesn't matter how much you make, you always want to put a good inch of water on top. If you're just making like a little bit of rice, it probably doesn't need as long to cook and it'll probably start burning on you just because it's so hot. And if you make a lot of rice, I personally wouldn't fill it more than halfway because it does expand. But anyways, just a point to be made. A lot of people don't add enough water or they add too much water. Myself personally, I used to be stressed out about it, but um, I've been successful for years now. Just a good inch of water on top and your rice is good to go. So for the lentils, um, however many you add, you need to add 3 to 4 times more water. And I find I'm adding 4 times more water. So how much do I have? It's just covering the bottom. So I'm going to be adding a lot of water to it. I'm going to add 4 times the amount of water, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer, is what I've learned cooking with lentils. I'm not used to cooking with lentils, and I'm learning there's a big difference between lentils and the snap peas. And I was initially treating them all like I treat rice. And so I'm wondering if you can relate in the comments. Let me know. So I got my lentils on the oven on the stove top here. So I've got this on high. Now I'm going to peel my carrots and I'm going to coin them. I'm humming and hawing if I should make corn or not to go with this. I think I will, so I'm just going to get another pan out. So just being a bit strategic in the kitchen, I know my rice is going to take the longest to cook, so I've got that on the go first. Lentils are going to take a long time. Carrots are going to take a long time. So I'm boiling the water. Now I'm just going to peel the carrots and coin them. So I got my carrots peeled. Now I'm just going to coin them. So my carrots are coined. This one's a little bit big, but for the most part, they're a good half an inch or so. I'm not good with stuff like that, but I always, there's some kind of myth or legend out there that whatever the king's measurement was from here to here, that was considered an inch. So these are about half an inch wide, and I'm going to eat this one right now. Wondering if you snack while you cook, and what do you snack on? Just whatever you're cooking, or are you like sneaking dessert while you're cooking your meal? Let me know in the comments. So my lentils are now boiling, and what to do is to continue boiling them for 5 minutes and then reduce the heat for good 15-20. So maybe I should have done my lentils before the rice, but whatever. I don't know if you can see the steam, but things are getting steamy here. So I'm just going to reduce this to 8. I forgot to turn the camera on, but I lifted the pot, gave it a stir. So in a few minutes, I'll just reduce that. In the meantime, I'm going to start my sauce. Okay, so this sauce is too easy to make. I don't know the measurements. I do have them written down somewhere. But basically, if you want, depending on how much sauce you want, that's how much ketchup you need. So you just put it right into the frying pan or right into the pot. Then I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce, just a splash. If I want to add more, I can. I'm noticing my water here is just coming to a boil, so I'm going to reduce it to 8 and get my carrots in there. Whew. Okay, and the next thing I need for this sauce is vinegar. There might be some under the sink. That is oil. Okay, let me just double check around the corner here. Okay, there's vinegar in here. I found some in the cupboard. So just like the soy sauce, you just add a little bit. And you can play with this. If you want it more vinaigrette tasting, you can add more vinegar. Then what you do is you add some sugar, but the trick, if you will, is to get this on low. And now I'm a bit confused about which element it is. Okay, I'm gonna put it on 4, maybe 3. Still getting used to this element. Oh, you can't see it, sorry. Right here. So I don't want this whole element to go on, just enough for my pot. So, okay, yeah, I can feel it heating up. Okay, the next step is to add some sugar. Typically, you want to use regular sugar. I have icing sugar, so that's what I'm going to use. But ideally, you want to use regular sugar, and this isn't healthy, by the way. You want to add a lot of it. Like basically, whatever amount of ketchup you added, you want to add like half of that of sugar. Okay, and this icing sugar is messy. I know when I made brownies last time, I didn't leave it in a mess like that. So I like to clean as I go. Just give me a moment here. Okay. The lentils, by the way, are coming along, so I'm just going to simultaneously deal with those. Everything in the kitchen happens at once. So my lentils, and I can tell just with the spoon that they're softening up, so that's good. I like the green lentils. They have like an earthy taste to them. Now what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to rinse my board, make a tea, and I'm just going to let this be because it's still heating up the element, so that's fine. So today I'm enjoying some pure peppermint tea from Twinings. I'm just going to add some boiling hot water. A lot of times I drink herbal teas room temperature or cold, but when it comes to peppermint, I like to drink it hot. Sometimes in the summertime, um, when I just kind of feel like breathing in eucalyptus, if you will, to try and play like a trick on my body that I'm cool, I'll drink peppermint tea or mint tea cold or just room temperature in the summertime. And I'm wondering about you. So I love putting tea in glass jars just because I love looking at the color. Anything really, whether it's beer or wine, cooler, I like to put it in a glass jar. And I'm going to be adding some, I forget, I think it might be oat milk. I'll check. It's not, it's almond milk, and it's vanilla flavor, and it's by Almond Breeze, Blue Diamond name brand. I find it doesn't really matter what the name brand is. I need it to say vanilla on there, or it needs to say sweetened. And I also find it doesn't matter if it's tea or coffee. I tend to use more. I find I go through like a lot of this. I've always had a heavy hand for the cream, but I need a lot of these. I find like I'm going through one of these a week between having, you know, 2 coffees in the morning, and then I might have another cup of tea. Um, this time of year, I'm also enjoying hot chocolates. Maybe that's why, but I just find like I am going through the vegan milk, doesn't matter if it's oat or almond, a lot faster than I did the dairy. And I'm wondering if you can relate. And what do you prefer, almond or oat? Let me know, or something else, let me know. All right, so back to this sauce here. So the reason I just let it sit like I do for a little bit is because I've been there, done that, where I've stirred it and it's just not hot enough, and I feel like the sugar's kind of burning, and I don't know, I just find it's better this way. So I just like to kind of mush the sugar in it. I like to use a spatula when I make this sauce. And I just like to like fold it in as if you were making a dough or something like that, just folding in the sugar. And another really great sauce is taking some mustard and sugar and mixing it together. If you wanted to add, you know, the soya sauce, you can. But I think just there's already a lot of sugar in mustard and ketchup. But if you wanted to add more, it does make it like a caramelized sauce. I also forgot to add a little bit of garlic powder. You want to add like a tablespoon or so. How much? I don't know that much. And I just forgot to add it. Otherwise, I would have added it before. Then you just want to be patient with this sauce because essentially it's like when you're making Kool-Aid or lemonade, you want the sugar to melt right into it. So that's what this is about. It's just a delicate process of making sure the sugar is melted. I'm going to take care of my rice and just kind of simultaneously monitor this. And I remembered my oven mitts today. I've been forgetting them lately. So the best tip I can give you when you're making the rice, when it's ready, take it right out of the rice cooker. And if you just made like a little bit for one person, take it right out of this thing. Otherwise, it just keeps cooking. It's just way too hot. So what I like to do is I like to take a spoon. The dishwasher's clean, but anyways, I'll just use a fork in this moment. It'll get the job done. I like to add a lot of butter. How much? I don't know, that much. A good tablespoon or two is what I typically add. And I'm using Earth Balance. This is their original. I've also tried the one that comes in a red container, and I forget what kind that one was. This one is gluten-free, non-dairy. So I guess the other one had gluten in it or something. I don't know. So anyways, I just kind of play with the rice. I get this butter melting on the side. I just kind of spread it on top. And then I, just like as if I was cooking, I bring it in from the end and I just bring it in. I like using a fork because, you know, it's easier to kind of fluff it. But I also like using a spoon because then I know I'm getting like all the bottom. So my rice is ready. And like I said, I'm going to leave it out of the actual rice cooker. So that's good. And I'm just going to get back to my sauce and maybe just sneak this in. Love rice. Okay, so here we go. And you know, even though I just made this peppermint tea and added the almond milk to it, I actually feel like a Coke or something like that. Okay, so checking on my lentils here too. And I can feel that they're getting nice and soft. Just going to take one out. That one didn't really have anything in it. Ouch. And I'm just kind of, oh, you can't see me, sorry. Just like you would do with spaghetti noodles, just give it like a little taste just for the texture's sake. I feel like this is fine. I think it's just a matter of reducing the last of the water that's in there. So what I'm going to do is, I meant to turn the temperature down on this a long time ago, but I'm just reducing it now. And I'm going to add some butter to it. How much butter? I don't know, this much butter. My ketchup sauce is starting to smell good here. And I'm going to turn this on high so I can boil some corn. And it's all coming together really nicely. My carrots are still really hard. And when my carrots are done, if I wanted to, I could add it to my ketchup sauce, but I want to keep my sauce on the side. I like to pour it on the rice, and then I just kind of have fun dipping stuff in it, working around it. And speaking of my carrots, how are they doing? Yeah, they're still kind of hard. And I'm going to check the fridge for some pop. So there was a Pepsi Zero in the fridge. Wonder how many of these are left. I bought a case, and I don't mind the Pepsi Zero, but I like regular Pepsi. But last time I bought some, I accidentally bought Pepsi Zero by mistake, so whatever. I'll have a Pepsi now, and then I'll have a tea after my meal. And I think everybody's guilty of needing to drink more water, right? And because I'm making it a point to drink more water, part of me is like, just give me the pop, you know? My lentils are ready. So I'm just going to turn those off and put it in the middle here. So yeah, my meal is almost ready. I'll be right back. So my sauce is ready here. How do I know it's ready? Basically because the sugar has melted into it. Depending on the soy sauce you use and depending on how much you use, it'll make the ketchup look like a darker brown, blackish kind of color. So like I said, you just add to taste, and it's pretty tasty. I'm going to turn this off. So I'm actually going to start tidying up and getting my plate together. And by that time, the carrots will need to be strained. The corn won't take long to cook, and I'm going to put some butter on the carrots and the corn. Got it all figured out. So the peaches and cream corn is downstairs, but I found this in the upstairs freezer, and it's corn from the market from this summer. So I'm just going to plop that in my boiling water right now. So I'm just utilizing my space here. I've got 5 elements here, so I removed this from the heat. Now it's cooled down, so I put it back here. This needs to be removed from the heat, so I'm gonna just transfer it here. This ketchup sauce, I wanna get it on my plate, and then I want to get my pan in some water right away for easy cleanup. And I'm just sneaking and emptying the dishwasher while I'm pausing it, and you never know what's going on when I pause it. So my carrots are officially boiled. I'm just going to strain them and add some butter. The carrots smell so good. So I remember when baby carrots came out. Well, I mean, I guess they were always out. Just adding butter, and I'm also going to add salt and pepper to this. But anyways, I don't know. My family we never heard of baby carrots until like the 90s. Really, I don't think we heard about baby carrots until like the early, 2000s. And I remember they were really cool just because they were baby carrots, but really they have no flavor to them. And you just can't beat the big boys, if you will. At least I find. So yeah, baby carrots are convenient, but really all the flavor are in the big ones. So I'm wondering about you, can you relate? My corn's probably almost done. Yeah, so I'm basically just going to plate this, and at the last minute I'll strain my corn. So I've got my rice. And I don't know where anything is. It's hot. Okay, let's get some lentils. Some carrots. And some of that, I always leave some of the water, like that butter juice, if you will. After that, oh yeah, put it on my lentils too. Oops. Okay, my sauce. I'm going to blob it right on like this. And I'm just going to strain my corn, and I'll be right back. So I'm just adding some butter to my corn. So I can't wait to eat. So just adding some corn to my dish here. And that juice, I want it. All right, so today I've got 2 drinks on the go. I've got a Pepsi Zero, Also got peppermint tea. And I don't know where to start. I think I just want to enjoy a carrot for what it is. Mm. Really, really good. Just good old fashioned raw tasting carrot. The corn, I don't know what kind of corn this is. It just tastes like regular corn. It doesn't taste like peaches and cream. It's still really good. Let's try the lentils for what they are. And a little bit of corn in there. Mm. Really good. It's so good, I'm choking on it. I really like the earthy tone in the green lentils. And I think next time I'm going to add a lot more butter to it. I felt like I already added a lot, but maybe for myself personally, green lentils, you need more butter. What do you notice with the lentil butter situation? Let me know in the comments. All right. we're surviving with Gina right now, not cooking with Gina. All right. Now I'm just going to take the rice for what it is. I just love rice. Mm. I'm excited about my sauce, but I have to say, once you go into the sauce, you don't want to leave the sauce, you know? Mm. Rice and lentils are good. Rice, corn, and lentils. Excuse me. Mm. Oh, really good. And now my favorite, the sauce. And I'm just gonna, okay, I did a good cough and I think I got whatever I needed to do and it happened, so that's good. This is just rice and sauce. Mm, so good. Some rice sauce and carrots. Mm, rice sauce, lentils. Mm, every bite is so good. Mm. All right. Now that I'm not coughing, I can pack it down. um, mm, one more bite. Mm. I gotta take a picture of this. Mm. Super, super good. I meant to put salt and pepper on this. I completely forgot. Whatever, it's still tasty. So thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I'm hopeful to be coming live every day. I may or may not skip the weekends. I'm not sure yet. I'm figuring out a schedule. I'm going to be offering a program. I'd like to start at January. I don't know if folks are going to be ready for it or not. Are you going to be ready for it? I'd like to do a 12-month program that I think I might just do monthly and do it through a Patreon. And then if folks want to stick around and just month by month, take it as it is, they can. If they want to stay for 3 months, they can. And I'm really excited. That's what I was working on this morning. Tonight I'll be going live on YouTube at 4:30, but that's only because I need to fart around on there. Eric, Council of Nine, and myself, we just want to make sure we know what we're clicking on and we're familiar with some things. So anyways, if you see me online, I won't be available. It's just to check out a few features. And on that note, tomorrow, Saturday, I hope to see you live. If Eric Council of Nine and I can figure it out, then you just simply click on the link and join us. If you want to watch us live simultaneously, I'm not sure if you can do that yet or not. So tonight I'll find out. Anyways, I'm just kind of rambling on. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to get eating. And I just wanted to thank you again for watching Cooking with Gina. Make sure you tune in live on Saturdays, 11 a.m. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Gina Virginia Casella. It's on YouTube, where you can find me live on Saturdays at 11 a.m. And I'd love for you to join my Facebook group, Dragon Dreams. And don't forget to pick up a copy of one of my books from the Dragon Dream series on Amazon.ca. And the next stage for me is getting together a little group and figuring out how can we start transforming Dragon Dreams into a bunch of mini films, half hour, an hour films, just like a ongoing series. Let me know if you're interested, if you have any experience directing. I feel really torn because I feel like the easy route to go is to get the artificial intelligence, and basically it's like a bunch of, you just slide your pictures and you can slide videos, and then you can match it with music or talking, whatever kind of audio. So I'm open to that. I would like some AI, but it would be nice to have some real artists as well involved. So anyways, that's coming up. So I'm going to get eating here. My name is Gina Virginia Casella. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for tuning in today with Cooking with Gina. Cooking is something that brings me joy, and it's just always come naturally to me as I journey through the vegan ways of knowing. If I'm using something that's not vegan, please let me know in the comments and let me know a substitute to use. All right, bye for now. Take care. See ya.